Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video here where I am opening up. Here, pretend like there's a Stitch Fix box right here. They put stickers and numbers and things all over my box this month, so I don't know the postal service, but I don't know if any of these numbers give away my location and stuff, so I'm just not going to show you the box. I hope that's okay. The box really is not the important part here, or the interesting part. I'm getting ahead of myself. Stitch Fix! Woo! Welcome! So, Stitch Fix, for those of you who don't know, it's an online styling service. It's not technically a subscription. You could make it a subscription if you want, kind of like I do, where I have it set every, I think I've got it set every month and a half for them to send me a fix. I think you can set it for as often as every couple weeks, or you can just have it set to not recur, and you can just order one whenever you want. It's 20 bucks to get styled. You take your little quiz online, tell them what you're looking for, all that good stuff. They do plus size, women's, men's, kids, accessories, clothing, shoes, jacket, I mean, most things they do. And I just think it's a lot of fun. They also do a preview, which I'm excited to take a look at because I always forget what I pick. I usually end up seeing the email like a day or like a couple hours before my preview expires. And then, you know, it takes a couple weeks for my fix to get to me from that point, I think. And then I've since forgotten. But let's take a look at things together, refresh my memory, and also let you guys see what was in my preview. So first up, we have this sweatshirt. Super cute. I really like it. But like, did y'all see the price on that one? Ouch. That's a big ol' oucha right there. I could make this sweatshirt. I could go out, I could buy a gray sweatshirt and then buy some black fabric and put some white stitching on when I sew the stars on. I can't spend $89 on a sweatshirt when it is this plain and simple. It's cute, but no, that's ridiculous. And then we've got these jeans here from Democracy. The Barely Boot jean with the clean finish step hem thingy. 88 bucks, so like, yeah, expensive, but like to me, I've always been, you know, if I'm gonna spend money on anything, it's gonna be jeans or, you know, a piece that I wear, like a bra or something every day, kind of a, you know what I'm saying? They said this is something unexpected to create new looks with their jeans. I mean, granted, I don't have any that have that hem on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure I would have passed on these, especially because I don't really wear jeans these days. Oh, I might have picked this one. So this is the faux suede pleated maxi skirt from Les Serene. I don't, whatever language that is, I don't speak it. I mean, this is totally something I would wear. 60 bucks, I mean, for a faux suede, I feel like that's kind of a normal price as long as it's good quality, so chances are I probably picked this one. Definitely don't have anything like it in my wardrobe. Choking here. Forgot about this one. I definitely picked this one, right? So cute. It's expensive, yes, but like, come on, that is a unique piece. That would actually look really cute with the sweater I'm wearing right now. Granted, it's below zero outside, so that's not happening. But the suede mini skirt here, it's got that stitching along the bottom, the buttons up the front. I just think that's cute AF. Cute to boot. I like it. I would be shocked if I didn't pick that one. This one was tempting from 9 Breton, the Raleigh quarter zip sweatshirt in a dark green color. Super cute. A little on the preppy side for me, but like I'm kind of into it. I have things that are similar to this. Not exact, you know, with that collar and everything, but like similar enough. I didn't need this, although I do think it's cute. I mean, this is just exact, right? This is exactly the same sweatshirt as that first one I showed you, except this doesn't have the stars on it. So they were like, oh, okay, 20 bucks off. Right, if I'm remembering prices correctly. It's just a plain cream sweatshirt. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't need it. That's a lot of money. There's nothing special about it, so nope. This one I probably picked. I think this is cute. An olive keyhole neck dress, kind of spotted pattern. I mean, kind of simple and everything, but like, I think it's cute. Color should look good on me, so we'll see. This plaid split neck top, perfectly cute and everything, just not, I wouldn't say that it's not my style, but just not something I would gravitate towards. Or did I? Maybe I did pick this. I don't know. It's kind of cute. but I think I didn't pick it, so boo on me. Oh well. We have this polka dot shirt here, which I think I spoiled. I think this is sitting on top of my box here. This is the Marisha Peplum blouse. I don't remember the last time I've tried something peplum, right? But I figured I might give it another try. I don't know. Price point's alright. I like polka dots, black and white. I mean, I think I chose that to give that a try. This belted knit vest I absolutely would have passed on. I don't do vests. I had a phase where I wore vests in high school, but like, it's been decades. I just don't like vests on me, and I just don't. That was a nope. And that was it. That was what I selected. Like I said, I don't remember if I actually picked 5 items, because 5 items is the amount that they include in your fix. If you don't pick 5 from your preview, your stylist just fills in the holes. So like if I picked 3 items, they'll send me 2 additional items that they just pick out at random. Well, you know, they try and fit it to your style, but either way, you do get a pre-stamped mailer bag for any returns and exchanges. That is included in your $20 styling fee. And then I've got the clothing, and I see a pattern that I recognize and one that I don't. So let's take a look and see what they gave me. All right, this one's just sliding right on out. We've got the dress here, Montgomery Post. I mean, it's perfectly cute. Overlapping polka dotty print. We've got the keyhole tie neck thing there, scrunched at the waist and on the sleeves. Nice sheer sleeve to keep me cool. Little ruffle at the hem. It looks like there's no pockets, but you know, I'll survive if it looks good on me. We've got the peplum top, right? Polka dot black peplum here. Nice big balloony kind of sleeves. It's got an elastic at the bottom. Looks like I didn't see this, but it's got a tie, a little bow tie for that peplum. I don't know, it's kind of a stretchy, I don't want to say it's a cheap material. It doesn't feel like super expensive or anything, but if it looks good, it looks good. I will try it on still. Oh, it's so soft. It's honestly probably dangerous for me to buy Suede stuff. I would think it would be like velvet and just attract cat hair like crazy. This also looks like a tiny waistband for me, but oh, this is so soft. Just pleated black, chances are, should look good on me. Yeah. Oh. I just want to touch it. Lots and lots and lots. And then, so yes, I must have chosen 4 things, because then we have got this little number. Oh, so cute. It's got the stretchy in the back. It's got the buttons, the ties, goes all the way around. That is cute, cute, cute. And then the mystery item, the one that was not in my preview, is this black and white floral that, I mean, looking at it like this, not necessarily my style. Oh, I think I did ask for a like romper jumpsuit kind of a thing. This is from Gilly. It does have pockets. The couple, or one, I guess, jumpsuit that I have that I got from Stitch Fix, I love the crap out of it. So I don't know that this one is necessarily for me, but we're gonna give it a try. So try we shall. I'm gonna put on some clothes. Well, some different clothes and let you see how they look. Alright, don't mind me guys. I do know this t-shirt, I've still got my pile of clothes here that I'm going through, you know, decluttering my closet and whatnot. I know, funny, because I'm trying on new clothes, but this shirt does not fit on my arms anymore. I am aware, but I needed something plain to try on underneath this jumper, romper, whatever. So yes, I'm trying this on first because it was the one that I was least excited about. I mean, listen, it's got pockets. The crotch is way too low on me. My crotch ends here. This crotch ends here. That's just a little too much for my liking. It's also way too long in the legs, so I would have to do alterations galore on this. Like I said, the pattern really isn't my thing anyways, but you know, it does otherwise feel like it fits me well. It's just not, you know, just not what I'm looking for. I don't feel good in it. I don't think I look good in it. I mean, I can't tell. I've got just my little viewfinder to view things, but this is not gonna do it for me. All right, next up we've got this suede mini skirt. It's not too mini on me in the front. I feel like it might be a bit short for me in the back these days. My booty eats up a lot of that fabric. There, can you see it a little better? I mean, it fits me what feels like perfectly. I get concerned. I mean, I'll blur this out, but I would not be able to bend over in this. But it's so cute. Do I care? But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Thoughts? Thoughts? Opinions? Oh no, I don't know if I can do this. The waist on this is one of those ones that like rolls on the inside, and then it's just it's a you know what B word to try and unroll. Crap! Because otherwise, I mean, that fits me perfect. Nice and swooshy. There, can we see the whole thing now? Ugh, I'm trying so hard to be tall, guys. It comes right to my ankle, and it's so swooshy. And soft. This waistband. Oh, that's such a bummer. Do you know what I'm talking about with this waistband? How it rolls in there, the elastic part? Because it's so pretty otherwise. I love the way the pleats catch the light. Alright, sliding this on. It doesn't feel like it looks great. I mean, granted, I guess I don't have this tied. At least not to my body. Get that done real quick here. There, at least that gives this some more shape. Much better. I mean, maybe that actually does make a huge difference. Back, we've got the front of it. The elastic is, I mean, does it really serve a purpose when it's that loose? I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, looking at it in the viewfinder, I can like see an appeal to it. I just don't know that like having it on that I feel super special or anything, but I also haven't looked in the mirror. So like, it's definitely got a high or high-ish neckline, yeah. Got a little bit of a poof at the shoulder. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? And last but not least, we have a dress. Is the dress better than all the rest? I don't know. What do you think? It's got the same kind of sleeves as that shirt, except this one, they're not like gaping, hanging open. We've got the keyhole tie that I could tie up, but I never do. I just let that stay open and loose. Got the cinching at the waist, under the bust. Like I said, I wish it had pockets, but oh well. But here it is. How does it look? It feels like it would look cute on me. Does it? It's got a silky lining underneath, so it lets the top layer really slide around and swoosh. You can see we got some twirl action to it with the hem. What do you guys think? What do we think? Do we like it? Do we like it? I need to go look in the mirror, but that's that. Good timing. I just got an email from Stitch Fix saying it's time to check out. Yes, vroom vroom. I too will be going vroom vroom later. Ugh, to make returns to the post office. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of underwhelmed, honestly. This might be the first time in a long time that I might take the L and just not put my $20 styling fee towards any of these items. I would absolutely get that black skirt, if not for that band, but I know that the waistband is gonna drive me crazy, and I just can't justify purchasing something that I know I'm not gonna wear because I know part of it drives me crazy. Like, that's part of this whole wardrobe journey that I've been on the past couple of years, where I'm trying to find pieces that, like, I know for sure anytime I put them on, I'm gonna feel good. I mean, obviously, barring the weather and whatnot, you know, like, these are pieces I feel comfy in, these are pieces I feel cute and good in. I'm not tugging and twisting all day to get them to feel right or look right. So, let's take a look at my note from my stylist here, Desiree. Normally, you know, we do great, but we can't win them all, so 'tis what it is. But you say that you love the styling choices. I mean, I'm sure you say this to everyone, but I'll still take the compliment. So yes, options with the jumpsuit and everything since I asked for one. We've got the faux suede skirts that, you know, can go for multiple different occasions. The peplum blouse, different moods, refining with different pieces and being playful and all of these things. And then the olive dress is a fresh piece you can wear solo with boots or dress up with a tailored coat, yada yada. So Desiree, we tried on this one. I just don't think it came together for me. I mean, you guys saw the prices earlier. The jumpsuit is 59 bucks. I can't spend it on something that A, the fabric doesn't feel great, and B, needs a ton of tailoring, and C, I just don't love in general. The pleated skirt, 60 bucks. Like I said, I would love to put my $20 towards that. I just can't. I have to be smart with my money here. The mini skirt is 70 bucks, and I just... like I said, I'm not as young and free as I used to be, where mini skirts, it just was a lot more comfy for me back then, and now I just worry about sitting down and bending over and those sorts of old people things. It's not an old person thing, but you know what I mean? It just, your style changes, and I still love that skirt. I just wish it would come down to the knee. The peplum blouse was $49. I mean, it actually ended up, I think, looking decently cute on me and everything. It's just not a piece that really like speaks to me, you know what I mean? And I've got plenty of clothing that actually does speak to me. You know, that's a piece that, yes, I could throw it on and it looks good on me, I think, but I'm never gonna choose it over another blouse in my wardrobe. You know what I mean? So, gonna pass on that. And then the keyhole dress, I mean, it was cute and everything, but like, I don't feel like it was anything super special. And with the fabric being, you know, synthetic-y and whatnot, and it doesn't breathe, I just know that, like I said, I will end up, even though that does look cute on me, I think, I will always end up choosing another dress over that one. Or if I do choose to wear that dress, I'm gonna regret it as I'm out and about sweating my butt off. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to be smart here, my friends. So as fun as that was, I think this was more so a lesson in, yay, Cassie can control herself, hi! And still explore her style and all that good stuff. So I'm actually perfectly happy in the experience. You know, obviously it would have been nice to be able to get a new thing, but I don't need a new thing, and that's just fine. I do have my affiliate link down below for Stitch Fix if you do want to try it yourself. It basically waives your styling fee for the first time, and then it also gives me, I think, 20 or 25 bucks to spend in their store. So if you want to do that, great. I think Stitch Fix is a lot of fun. Yes, the clothing is a little overpriced, I get it, but it's also a service. So like, I understand why they need to do the markup the way they do. So it's one of those things, you just have to choose whether that's important to you or whether you would just like to shop on your own. This is just something fun that I like to do for myself every now and then. I hope you enjoyed it. You can certainly let me know what you thought about these clothing pieces in those comments down below. You can also let me know if you've gotten anything cute and new lately, or just how you're doing in general. Let me know. Comments down below, as I said. You can also let me know if you enjoyed the video by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe and tippity tap that notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, stay well until then. Bye!